This is a letter to all the churches. Okay, for all the churches. For all the churches. To all the churches who had to go that way this past Sunday. Well, you had to bring it up, Miss California, yay. And I'm not sure, it just caught me off guard since I don't keep up with that kind of stuff. I had never heard, what she said. I saw her on TV, but I didn't know what she was talking about. And so I had missed the whole media thing. Hey, I was at church one day, and in Sunday school class, they brought up Miss California, yay. And what did they say? That what she did was right. They did admit to her clumsiness, thanks to some of our people in our Sunday school class. Dude, I know my wife says, well, why did you pick a church like that you knew had that type of, leaning, Southern Baptist Church? I just picked it because it was close to home. Good small Baptist church like my nanny goes to. And never get too far off topic. But I forgot how they love subjects like this. They love, she's the new Sarah Palin, Miss California. It was in my Sunday school class, and I fought back. I just merely said, and we all know that love is the greatest commandment. What else? How trivial it is to talk about that, a contested question in same-sex marriage. I don't know, just jeez, blows my mind. Then they say it in big church. Then they talk about it in big church, and it looked like this one was kind of thrown in there. Just thrown in there at the last minute. This guy who I'd never seen up there before got up on the pulpit and said, holy cow, I can't believe you brought it up. Right before the offertory, we're in a religious service, dude. That's why I'm coming to church. And he says, I can't even remember what he says. I was so blindsided. He talks about the beauty contestant, and his theme was that she may have lost that pageant, but by God, she gained so much more by testifying. And also this, and it's going to come a time for us to testify and to stand up. Where are you going to believe in? And essentially, she had stood up under persecution for her beliefs. She's a martyr. Okay, so the guy did that, and Lisa and I looked at each other, and thank God it wasn't that long. But before that, curious thing, a beautiful interracial girl, she sang a song that she had written and played it on acoustic guitar and sang it. And from start to finish, and even more so at the very finish with the ending that was just incredible. Even if she had ended it averagely, it would have been an awesome performance. But she took it to another level with this wild ending of hers. Geez, the girl is so good. And anyway, but just the irony of that, that 30 years ago, let's say, I hope I'm right about that. What do you think? 30 years ago, that same small Baptist church would have probably condemned interracial marriage. But now to see him so tolerant on that. And, it's just like, you know your history, why go down that same path? And I'm going to say essentially preaching to the choir, but I hope I'm not the only one in that church that was slightly disturbed by the references to that incident. And I wonder if that happened in many churches. I wonder.